Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another Yobata workout together. So that's 20 minutes of work, 10 seconds of rest, but your 10-second rest is holding a yoga pose. But before we get into today's workout, I want to go over one part of the sequence with you. They're called tiger push-ups. I don't have time to show you the modifications while we're doing the work, so I wanted to quickly go over that now. So it's actually a squat and push-up combination. So we're going to be coming from a low, wide squat, sinking your weight into the heels, keeping the spine long, drawing your inner thighs in. And then you're going to start to crawl out with your knees bent to start as though you're going into a down dog. You're going to lead with your head and start to come forward, slither, hover, and then straighten out the arms. And then make your way back, dropping back into that low squat. To modify, you can come forward, lower the knees, and then again, leading with the head, slither forward, and then press yourself up, straighten out the legs, and then come back, and then lower into your squat. And if you don't feel like doing the push-up today, that's just fine. You can come forward and just straighten out the legs and then make your way back, coming back into the squat. So that's it. Get ready to sweat. Make sure you have some water nearby. And I hope that you enjoy this practice. And if you think that you don't like yoga, I'm talking to you, Joanna, this might be a really good introduction into it. Namaste, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy. We're going to come onto our backs and get right into it. Bring the soles of the feet to the outside edges of the mat and begin to windshield wiper the legs back and forth. So loosening up through the hip joints, getting ready for those plyometric, explosive movements. Just let your knees rock from side to side a few times and then hold it on the right. Just breathing deeply into that left front hip. And then transition to the other side and we'll hold it here for a breath or two. And then come back to center, hug your knees into your chest, begin to circle the knees outward. And then pause and circle in the opposite direction. So drawing the toes down, up towards the armpits, and then back. Hug the right knee into your chest and rock your knee from side to side, continuing to lubricate the hip on the right side. Hold it out towards the armpit. And then let it come out long. Hug the left knee into your chest, draw it from side to side. And then hold the knee outside the armpit for a breath. And then left leg comes out long, full body stretch, inhale. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Beginning with core work today, draw your knees in, take a breath, exhale, full body stretch. Then slide your hands underneath your hips to glue the low back down. Start to lift the upper body and the lower body, draw belly in tight. Start to slowly lower one leg, followed by the other. Scissor kick, drop the head on the floor if your neck is bothering you and begin to speed up your scissor. 20 seconds on the clock has already begun. Your 10-second hold will be your feet hovering off the floor, and that will begin in 3, 2, and 1. Allow your feet to hover for 10 seconds. And our next exercise will be crisscross. Open and close the legs, cross the ankles over one another, maybe lift and lower the legs. And begin to speed up, 20 seconds on the clock. Almost there. Begin to slow down and hover the feet once more for another 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise, lift the legs up and then lower them down to hover. Starting out slow, lift up, lower to hover, lift up, lower to hover, 20 seconds on the clock. Do these at your own pace. You can go fast, you can lift the hips up off of the floor slightly and then lower them down. Just make sure that low back is protected. Bend your knees as needed. Almost there. We're coming to that 10-second hold. In another 3, 2, 1. Hover the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, suitcase crunches. Hands behind the head, knees come up, draw elbows to knees, crunch in, and let everything come down. Tap the toes on the floor, crunch in, and tap. Crunch it in, and tap. Stay at this pace or pick it up. Option to do a bicycle twist if you'd like here. So this exercise is combining and strengthening everything that you've just done. So working through the entire six-pack. Crunch. We're gonna have a break soon. And hover, last time for this set. And hug the knees into your chest, rock from side to side. Full body stretch. Inhale, stretch out those abs. And round 2, slide hands underneath the hips. Take a breath in, lift the legs up. And slowly begin to flutter. A little bit faster this time because you've only got one more set. So your 20 seconds has already begun. Maybe kick, kick, kick like you're swimming through water. Well, you'd only be swimming through water, so that's the only thing that makes sense. Keep going and hover. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crisscross. Open, legs out, and then cross back and forth, speeding it up. Keep going. Keep pushing. This is your last set of core work. Keep drawing your navel to your spine, building a strong core. We're almost there and hover. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in, lift the legs up and lower. 20 seconds. And hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in. Draw your knees in, hands behind the head, turn your elbows in, suitcase crunches. Last set. Crunch and lower. Take these at your own pace, and then again, option to bicycle crunch if you'd like. Lots of strong core work today. Your 20 seconds are almost up. And this time, hold. Press your hands into your thighs and your thighs into your hands. And woo, these are hard. Find the resistance. And hug the knees into your chest. Circle along the low back. Full body stretch. Inhale, stretch out your abs. Then hug your knees in once more. Float your feet up to the sky. Gentle bend in the knees. Touch into your chest, lift up, start to rock and roll along the length of the spine. So coming into our first set of HIIT, you're going to roll back and then come to the top of your mat. You can place your hands down and lift your arms high. So these are pretty challenging, but they're kind of fun. Roll back and lift up into a chair. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, lift up. 20 seconds on the clock. So going as slow or as quickly as you'd like. Roll back, lift up. Roll back, lift up. Add a hop at the top if you want to. Roll back, lift up, and hop. Roll back, lift up. Roly-poly chair things. I'm not even sure what this is called, but they're really fun and they're really challenging. So get it, guys. We're almost there. And hold your chair. This is your 10-second hold. Take a breath in, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart space. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, float your arms high. Exhale, sit into your chair. Coming into our next set of exercises, rocket hops. So you're gonna bring your hands down, lift up, and straighten the legs. Hands come down, squat, lift up, squat down, press high. Maybe add a little bit of a bounce, or maybe add a full-on hop. 20 seconds on the clock. My thighs were burning after this. So yours should be too. Land softly on the heels. Keep reaching for the sky. And hold your chair. 10-second hold. Relax the shoulders down the back. Keep the spine long. Weight is in the heels. You should be able to see all 10 toes. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Roll the shoulders back, mountain. Inhale, float your arms high. Exhale, sit into your chair. Reach your arms back, lift up onto your tippy toes and find your chair plane. Feeling the stretch, feeling the strength in your calf muscles. Reach your arms up, breathe in, bring the right knee into your chest, crane pose. And as you exhale, twist left elbow to the right knee and windmill your hands down. Inhale, up and twist. Exhale, come down. Up and twist and down. Start to speed this up. Stay at this pace. Try not to lose your balance like I just did and add a hop. 20 seconds on the clock. Draw low belly in. You've got this. It's like some weird warped skippy looking thing. And hold it down, runner's lunge. Breathe your left arm high. Enjoy a twist. Left hand comes down to frame the left foot. Next set of hip mountain climbers. Alternate knees into your chest. Take it slow. Maybe start to speed up, stay at this pace, or begin to speed it up. Keep going, guys. You're almost there. We're coming into our 10-second rest, and the rest is going to be a runner's lunge. Left foot's gonna come forward. You've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot comes down. Lift your gaze. Keep the spine long. Take a breath in. Don't let that head drop. Take a breath out. Make your way to a wide leg straddle splits, Prasarita, setting up for those wide squat tiger push-ups we talked about earlier. Drop your hips, lift your gaze, toes are forward, keep your spine long, straighten the legs, crawl out, lower down, lift up, tiger push-up, that's 1. Come back, squat, lift up, crawl out, head comes down, slither up, that's 2. Drop the hips, lift up, crawl out, lead with your head, slither up, that's 3. Come back, sink the hips, lift up, crawl out, lower down, lift up, 4. Squat, lift up, come back, tiger push up, 5. And let's do one more, sink, lift, come out, lower down, lift up and hold, moving into our next plyometric exercise, plank jacks. Step, step, or begin to hop right away. 20 seconds have already begun. Keep pushing, guys. We're almost there. And stopping in 3, 2, and 1. Pause. Walk your hands back to the feet. Sink the hips. Lift up, coming into that squat for your 10-second hold. Squeeze the inner thighs in. And slowly straighten out the legs. Keep the hands underneath the shoulders. Let the head drop. Reaching for your ankles, enjoying this stretch. Pausing for a moment before we move into round 2. Round 1 is already done. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders, hands on the hips, stand straight up. Reach your arms up, jump and clap. Good job, everyone. Let's get round 2. Float your arms up, come to your backs, taking those roly-polies again, maybe pausing for a second to feel this nice stretch in the shoulders and the back. When you're ready, start to roll up, lift up, come right into it. 20 seconds on the clock. Modify as needed. Roll back, lift up, roll back, hop up. Woo, your legs are gonna feel this later. Press up and come back. Hop up rather, and lower down, hold your chair, 10 seconds. Get ready for those rocket hops. Bring your hands down to the floor, then reach them up to the sky. Stay at this slow pace or add that hop. 20 seconds on the clock. Let's go. And when you're ready, hold your chair, 10-second hold. Weight is in the heels. Relax the shoulders. Keep the spine long. Inhale, float your arms up, and then behind you, lift up onto your tippy toes. Try not to lose your balance like I just did for your chair plane. Feel the strength in the calf muscles. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, drop the right heel down. Lift up, crane pose as you inhale. Exhale, twist right elbow to left knee. And then bring the left hand down, left foot back. Inhale, twist, elbow to knee. Twist up, elbow to knee. Start those weird little skip hop thingies. 20 seconds have already begun. And if you're moving all around your mat like I am, no problem. Maybe add a little bit of a higher hop, or maybe lose your balance like I just did. And then find that revolved runner's lunge. This twist should feel really good. Right hand comes down to frame the right foot. Setting up for mountain climbers on this side. Bring the right knee back. Left knee in tap. Right foot in tap. Stay at this pace or pick up your speed. 20 seconds on the clock. Keep pushing. Almost there, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot comes up to your runner's lunge. We pause to breathe and catch our breath for the next 10 seconds. Keep that head lifted. Don't let the head fall. Take a breath in. Make your way to that wide leg straddle splits once again. Sink the hips, lift the gaze. I'm going to back up so I'm not out of the shot. Once more, sink the hips, lift the gaze. Crawl out to those tiger push-ups once again. Dip the head, slither up, arms straighten, that's 1. Come back, sink the hips, lift the gaze. Crawl out, tiger push-up, lower, lift up, that's 2. Come back, sink, straighten, come back. Tiger push-up, 3. Come back, squat, lift up. Tiger push-up once again, that's 4. Straighten the arms, come back. Sink the hips, lift. Head comes down, lift up. Come back, squat one more time. Drop the head down, lift up. And come back, sink the hips. I lied, there's one more. Come down, hold. And coming into those plank jacks, step, step, or take it up to that hop. 20 seconds on the clock. We're almost done with the plyometrics, guys. Keep pushing, keep going. Maximum effort. So we push harder and go full throttle because this is a quick 30-minute workout. You've done an hour's work of exercise in just 30 minutes. Sink the hips, lift the gaze, rest, squat, squeeze inner thighs. Temp the fingertips down, let the head drop. And then option to grab onto the ankles once again, finding this deep stretch. This should feel good in the low back. Bend into the knees if your hamstrings are tight. Slide hands underneath the shoulders, lift up. Forward fold, exhale. Toe heel your feet in. Hands on the hips, lift up. Palms touch. And we're all done with the plyo. Aren't you excited? Psych. Burnout round, 10 seconds, jumping jacks, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and butt kicks, 10, 9, 8, bet you didn't see this coming, 5, 4, 3, 2, high knees, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks, 10, 9, 8, give it all you got, 4, 3, 2, 1, and oh my gosh, I'm going crazy, butt kicks, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and high knees, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, woo, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your arms high, breathe deeply. Exhale through your mouth. Float your arms high, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. You're really done this time, guys. Good job. Float your arms up, inhale. Lift up onto the tippy toes, draw hands to heart, bend into the knees, Hindi squat. If this doesn't feel good in your knees, then you can just go ahead and come on to the knees on the floor or sit on your bum. Nice job, everybody. Look up at me. Boy, it's hot. Bring your hands to your heart and sit onto your bum. Bring your right knee in and then turn your shin towards your chest. Bicep is holding the left arch of the foot and rock side to side, rocking the baby. Stack right knee on top of left for half Lord of the Fishes with an extended leg. Bring your right arm over. Press down on the right elbow, or if you can reach behind and take a bind, that's good. Gently press the head into the back of the arm, straighten the spine, and then bow forward. Starting to slow it down. Lift up, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your arms behind you. Seated figure four, seated pigeon. Draw the right outer knee to the floor to feel this in the right IT band even more. Stay here or lower onto the back. Take this as a supine pigeon pose. Reaching behind the leg if you'd like to turn it into a figure four. Bring your arms out to the side. Pick the hips up, drop them over to the right. And let the right foot fall onto the floor. Begin to extend the bottom leg out long to the top of the mat. Use your core to lift yourself up and take another spinal twist from a seat. Elongating the spine on the inhale, twisting deeper on the exhale. Start to look forward. Straighten out the legs, give them a shake, reach the arms high. Hinge from the hips, start to bow. Straighten out the spine, and then slowly begin to dome the back, finding your nice Paschimottanasana. And let's take that stretch on the other side. So you're rocking the baby with the left leg, pressing the arch of the left foot into the right bicep, and then eventually crossing left knee over right for a half cow face pose. Left arm reaches up. You can press onto the elbow or take the bind, press the head into the back of the arm, sit up tall, and gently start to bow forward. Start to sit up, release the arms, and cross left ankle over right knee, rocky from side to side, finding a seated pigeon. And staying here, making your way onto your back for a figure 4. Either grabbing onto the shin or straightening the leg up to the sky. Bringing the foot back down, pick your hips up, drop them over to the left this time, and let that left foot fall onto the floor for a supine twist. And then once more, begin to straighten the front leg. Use your momentum to sit up to take that seated twist. Left hand's behind, sitting up nice and tall to elongate the spine, and as you exhale, twist over the left shoulder. Start to come forward, back, both legs out. Reach your arms out like you're serving a tray. Slowly start to lower onto the back. Just kidding. Lift up. A little more core work. Lower down. Gotcha. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower and hold. Maybe lift up the feet for a boat pose. Bend the knees if you'd like. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into your chest. Rocking from side to side a couple more times, making circles. Then eventually bringing the soles of the feet to touch, knees out wide, recline butterfly pose. This should feel really good in the low back. If it doesn't, take this as a knock knee pose. Placing both hands on top of the belly. As you inhale, take in all this fresh breath, fresh air, and exhale, let the stale air go. Draw your hands on top of your heart. As you inhale, inhale love for yourself. Inhale pride for all the work that you've done today. And as you exhale, let any judgment go. Drawing your hands together and drawing your thumbs to your third eye. As you inhale, inhale a kind thought for yourself and exhale out any negativity. Then drawing your hands back to your heart, to the belly, and then down by your sides, letting your feet come out long, setting up for your Shavasana wherever that is for you. Just for a moment, taking in a sense of pride, satisfaction for all the hard work that you've done here on your mats today. Take a breath in, and fully exhale, let go. Feeling all the little tingly sensations running through your body, going from rapid to steady, eventually to still. Because now that you've exhausted your body, your mind should be quiet, allowing you to embrace the stillness in the body, in the mind, peacefulness within your spirit. Finding rest, mind, body, spirit, Shavasana. Very gently begin to awaken. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rolling your ankles and your wrists around. And when you're ready, reach arms overhead, toes forward, full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Thank yourself for working so hard today. Bring your left hand up, take your right hand, and slap yourself a high five and pretend that that was just me that did that. So good, everybody. Roll onto your right hand side in a fetal pose. And press yourself up to a comfortable seated posture. Any movements that you need to awaken yourself, side to side, let the head rock, and eventually come to stillness. Allow your palms to face up. Continuing to feel all this good energy that you've created here on your mat. Draw your hands to your heart space, pausing for a moment to feel your strength from within, acknowledging that true strength comes from right here. Drawing the palms together at your heart space, then guiding your thumb knuckles up to the middle of your forehead to your third eye, where we acknowledge the divine light and eternal fire that burns within every one of us. From my light to yours, namaste. Great job, everybody. Pick one hand up, draw it back, virtual high five. Yay, virtual fist bump. Woo! Good job, everyone. See you next time.